Here we go. Okay, welcome everybody. Hey, my name is Tammy Montgomery. I am the Fearless Mama. I'm here with the Fearless crew here tonight, and we're going to talk about how to make money online. And we're going to talk about how real it is. You know, we're all here. We're gathered here. It's actually February 6th, 2019. And I have been personally working online for about 11 years, successfully probably 9 of those years. The first couple of years were just like a blur to me, and I didn't even really know what I was doing. So, but I've been self-employed for 31 years, so I feel like I have a little bit of knowledge to kind of project here tonight. And so I like to break it down in simplistic terms to people, that this is absolutely possible. So if you're a guest here and you're listening in, by the end of this Zoom here tonight, you're going to learn exactly step by step on how to get started. I'm actually going to show you the page where you go to join to get started. I've never done that before, but I feel like, you know what, we need to expand upon not only just showing you exactly what we have here, but also to show you the step on getting started. It's very, very simple. And I wished I would have had this 11 years ago. In fact, I'm just going to back up a little bit. The first call that I ever got on was a conference call. You guys remember those, right? You dial in and it's like, okay, we're going to listen to, a sizzle message or something like that. So with a Zoom like this, we decided as a community that we would have something for everybody, okay? We do have sizzle messages for tools. We have a website that if you haven't seen the website yet, you want to get back to the person that invited you here to the Zoom and review the website. Because I'll tell you what, I didn't want to do any telling and selling when I first got into this, and I did not want to bug my family and friends when I first got into this. So the reason why I've been so successful and all of my Fearless crew here has been successful and we're making so much money online is because we don't have to explain anything. Our tools and our systems, they do that for us. Now, I'm here explaining this to you because I'm the Fearless Mama and I'm kind of the voice on this product, which I'll explain in a minute. And that's kind of what we have here, okay? So we have a community of people that join us here, and honestly, we're winning big time. I just got the stats in from the tech guy, and currently there are 1,211 purchases as of this minute. 1,211 Fearless Mama buyers, okay, which is quite an accomplishment knowing that we've only just begun in October. So we launched a product. I launched a product back in April. I actually saw one of my Facebook posts and I said, I just pulled an all-nighter. This was in April. I think it was the 28th or something like that. It came up on my Facebook timeline. And I worked, I mean, seriously, all night on the content. Okay, so what we do is we sell digital products. We're entrepreneurs that sell online digital products. And so you don't have to ship anything, but you get paid for it. Okay, so when I found this industry, I mean, it saved my bacon. I mean, it really did. I didn't know what I was going to do. The banks in 2008 crashed, and I was actually a business financial consultant. I did mortgages and real estate with my husband prior to that for about 15 years. We had a really great lifestyle, and we still do, and I wanted to continue that lifestyle. So I needed to find something that would really make me a lot of money, okay? So I responded to an ad just like you guys did here tonight, and I said, you know what, if I can advertise a website and I can, send traffic. I didn't know the term of that back then, but I saw an ad in the magazine and I said, you know what, this looks really cool. It was something that said something like $14,000 and 14K. I don't know if you guys ever remember any of those ads or you responded to any of those ads, right? So I did. I opted into that person's website just like you did here. This is another phase of the learning process that we have here for the Fearless Mama product. And then I said, wow, I listened to the webinar and I said, I didn't have to explain anything. If all I have to do is drive people to this website and then have them listen to this webinar and then collect the decision, I'm in. So I did. I signed up, and so here I am. And now we're 1,000, what did I say? I have to look at that. 1,211 members later. This is going around viral now on the internet, okay? Not only did you find us here possibly from Facebook or from an email or some sort of text. Chad said he got a text from a friend and said, you better hop on this Zoom because you need to learn more about what we got here. That's cool. You know, now he hasn't even seen the website yet. So he hasn't even really learned about, you know, this is, like I said, this is kind of step 2 or 3 in the process. So what you'll want to do, Chad, is get back to the person that invited you here to this Zoom and ask them for their link to get signed up. So, so that's kind of just a little bit background on me. And why I started this was because in 2015, I was making really good money. I've been in this industry, like I said, for many, many years, but I was running into some health problems. And the doctor told me that if I did not lose some weight, that I would essentially be not here in a year or two. I was really going down the path of very unhealthiness, and I can show you guys, you know, before and after pictures. But I decided to take a step back and take a look back at what am I doing. You know, I'm making great money. I'm making multiple 6 figures a year, but I'm not happy, you know. So I went on a drastic, and I got to get a bunch of people back on here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to promote you guys to panel as you come on. Hey, Jay Jones. Hey, Steven. Wow. Hey, I recognize a bunch of, hey, Sam. So what I did was I went and I did a lifestyle change. And so I've lost over 120 pounds, almost a person. Well, it is a person, you know, and I did that the first year. I was asked to speak at an event, speaking event, and I said, I'm not going that way. You know, I decided that I would lose weight. So I lost like probably 50 pounds before I got to my first event that I ever did. And then, and it's actually the company owner, the person that owns this business. And I met with him, and then, you know, I just kept going. I wouldn't stop, you know, when you lose 5 pounds and you're like, wow, I lost 5 pounds. And then you lose 10 and you're like, I'm gonna lose 10. So I just kept going and going and going. Well, I made it my goal, you know, by the time I hit 50, okay, I'm 51. By the time I hit 50, that I would lose 100 pounds. And I did it. Okay. So I took that story, and then Tim Berger, the owner of 6 Figure Empire, noticed the transformation. Everybody does. I mean, I know Ulysses on here. He's probably thinking, heck, I haven't seen her in a little while, and she's changed a lot. So, and Mary Beth saw my transformation because I've worked with her for many, many years. You know, right, Mary Beth? We met in Pittsburgh, and then you're probably like, wow, you know, and I didn't stop. That's the same thing here. When you have momentum and you are building a team, you don't want to stop. So it's like a snowball effect. So I took that story, I took my transformation, and we turned it into a 250, 100% commission product. You can resell my masterminds. Isn't that brilliant? So you always have to have a product. And I'm going to share my screen right now. Whoops, before I do that, I got to drop down my notes. Okay. I'm official, Sally. I actually have notes now in front of me. She's helped me get organized. All right. So I'm sure you guys have seen this site. If you haven't, Chad, of course, you want to get back to the person that invited you here. You're going to want to take a look at this. This is the system. Okay. Remember I mentioned about systems and how you can make money online with systems? Well, this is all done for you. You never have to, you know, take $25,000, $30,000 out of your pocket, because we've already done that. We've already created this system for you. So you can kind of tour guide with me right now. So when you advertise, okay, and you can place advertisements everywhere. You can go to, you can do offline, you can do online, you can do solo ads, which that's the main method of marketing that I teach on the masterminds on Monday. So you can drive people, eyeballs, to this website right here. Okay, it's a very good converting website. That's what they say, and that's the terminology. And then you'd land on this page. This is the next page that's going to explain exactly how I help you generate leads, customers, people to this page. Okay, you're going to get a free solo ad swipe. Okay, that's what they call it. So you're going to have all of your ad copy, everything that you even need in order to succeed here online with us. Okay. So it's really cool because this video here, you'll listen to it. It's about 6 minutes long. You'll see all these testimonials of all these people that are making money now with us. So it's a really great system. You would click on step 3 here, And this is where the owner comes into play. I'm going to talk about Tim Berger here a little bit. I've known Tim Berger. Again, he's the one that he's asked me to help him put together the Fearless Momma funnel. That's what this is. It's a Fearless Momma 2.0 is what it's called, where all of a sudden one Saturday I said, you know what? I want people to make money with my product, okay? Because it was only helping the people market and advertise. They couldn't resell it unless they were in six-figure empire. So at the time, it wasn't even available. But until I came up with the idea on one Saturday, I said to Tim, I said, we should make this a 250 commissionable product where you can make money with the resale rights. Masterminds are very, very, far and few between right now, to be honest with you. On the internet, not many people have a live mastermind where you can talk to a seven-figure earner, and so people can talk to me on Mondays. So the products right here is literally my whole, like I was telling you guys about, where did I start? I started at zero. My first year was 100K, and I've been going up and up and up ever since that. I didn't have any confidence when I started online. I had zero, and a lot of it was due to, my to be honest with you, my weight, so when I decided to, change that and change my perspective, and usually you don't change unless something's really painful, right? None of us do. It's just human nature. If you're comfy right now, you won't sign up tonight. Seriously. If you're comfortable and you're making so much money, you should just be jumping off of the Zoom right now, because you should think about it. But we all want more money, whether it be time. The time is what it is, the valuable part. Okay, for me, it's time. How much time freedom do I have to be with my family? I hung out with my husband all day today. I hung out with him and we did errands all day today, and I was still making money. I had a couple sales come in, and you can't beat that kind of system. Okay. So the products, getting back to this, is, honestly, and it's the truth. I went from zero to running 5Ks. My first 5K was when I hit 48 years old, and I did 1 in 40. I did 4 or 5Ks. And honestly, it's not about me. It's about me helping you, whatever area of your life that you want to change. There's many, many people where I've helped them change their habits. There's one gentleman that lost 65 pounds just because he listened to some of my products in the members area. If I had to start all over, what would I do? Let's say I lost everything again, because I've lost everything when the crash happened. Portfolio of houses and my own personal home. And, I've been through the ringer. So I put that in these modules so that you can understand that to recover, it's a lot easier when you have the mindset, but it's also a lot easier to recover when you have the knowledge, right? So let's say Mary Beth and I, all of a sudden just was gone. Well, hey, I'm teaching people how to market step by step by step. And she has the skills. Sally has the skills. All of my leaders here on this call have the skills in case something ever happened. God forbid something ever happened to me or Tim. And, people would be able to plug into another system and market the same thing, same way. So I have that in there. This is key. The 5 secrets that unlocked big ticket sales. Okay. The 250 doesn't end there. It's not just about the $250 program. You can actually make more money. The reason why I've been able to have so much time freedom and to be able to travel, to be able to lose 100 and some pounds. I'm telling you right now, if I was working for someone and I all of a sudden said, well, I got to go take my 3-mile walk. Do you mind? Can I get some time off? I don't think I'd be employed very long. He'd be like, or she'd be like, what are you talking about? You got to go. What do you mean you got to go pump your weights? So it's really, honestly, there's 5 key things that will unlock your big ticket sales. And I go over that in one of these modules, and it's very, very key. I've learned these over the years. So this knowledge that you're going to be gaining, and we have people ranting and raving about the products and about the training. You can't beat it. Okay. So this is where the rubber meets the road right now. Okay. And I'm going to bring some people out. We're going to do some testimonials. Okay. Cause it's, what time is it? 9:20. And I like to keep these at 30 minutes. But honestly, you will see once you go through this page, you'll see a bunch of testimonials. There's Candace. She's on here right now. Drew, I'm not sure if he's on. But these are all the testimonials that we're collecting. And so you can go through these. Mary Beth's been on every single Zoom with me. I'm going to have her speaking. But you can go through this page. Of course, I'm not going to keep going through this tonight because we don't have enough time. But I will show you where to join, okay? So when you want to purchase your ticket, okay, when you want to buy your ticket, and currently, and it's possibly going to change, currently right now, each Monday Zoom you get as a bonus. So it's unlimited, current. I want to say that. So if you grab your ticket tonight, you'll be locked in and you'll be able to jump on the next Monday call, okay? The Monday Zoom. And it's a Zoom experience just like this, where I go through and I share my DMO, my daily method of operations, what I do on a day-to-day basis in order to hit 10,000, 20,000 weeks. So that's what I go through. Okay. So I'm just like everybody else. I'm a student of the learning process of marketing. I just posted in the Facebook group today a offline ad that I'm actually testing. And so that's kind of the things that you get as a bonus. You'll get the Facebook group. You'll get access to myself, Mary Beth, Sally on these calls, all the leaders. This is where you would go. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Tim just put that testimonial in there. Isn't that nice? This is the recent testimonial that one of my students sent to me. And you guys can read it here if you would like. And this is where you would sign up and place your order. Whoops. Sorry about that. Don't want my name to show. In fact, I even took my last name off of this, but I forgot. My name's Tammy, the Fearless Mama. So that's where you would sign up. So there's an order form. So you got the capture page, you have the sales page, and then you have an order form that's already done for you. The only thing you have to do in the back office is choose your payment method. How do you want to get paid? Do you want to get paid by Stripe, PayPal, or possibly even you could send a MoneyGram, and then all you have to do is tell the company, listen, I paid $250 to such and such, and now I want my members area, okay? So this is the Fearless Mama portion, and then we have other, once you get inside the Fearless Mama, we have other levels of entry where you can make 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, and that's called Six Figure Empire. That's also owned by Tim Berger, the company owner. Okay, so do I get better at these each time or do I get worse? I just want to know. I feel like I've actually covered a little bit more tonight and it's at a different angle. You know, so, oh, wow, we got more people on. We have Chinwe. I remember speaking to you on Facebook, and you're with Ontarian, and I'm just promoting Dennis and Gavin and Gigi. These are all members coming on right now. Marvin, you guys are late. I'm kidding. I'm like that. You're late to the show. Actually, maybe they're coming on to give the best part, their testimonial. Okay. I'm trying to get a bunch of people on. Hassan, you're a member. All these people are a member. I believe Jay Jordan is. Okay, Mary Beth, if you want to unmute yourself and if you want to give your testimonial, and then I'll have Sally go after you.
Yeah, hey, Tammy. Yeah, hey, it's always exciting to be, you know, on these live Zoom Hangouts. I see they're just ever growing and becoming more and more popular every single week. Just, you know, really exciting. But yeah, one thing I do want to, you know, start off with sharing, Tammy, what we have here really is rare. I mean, you just, like, you know, like yourself and like myself, you know, we're very active online. We know what exists out there. We know what works. We know what doesn't work. I don't know right now anybody out there, any seven-figure earners like yourself, Tammy, that are doing these jam-packed, tremendous value-based Zoom Hangouts week after week, just non-existent. So we really have something that's of true value and just a huge asset to be able to really help anybody that wants and desires that lifestyle change. Something that's really going to impact them in a positive way. It's going to help them to accomplish their goals, their dreams, and desires for themselves personally, and be able to help their family to have a better life. And it's all here. Everything is here. You know, top of the line, top notch, state-of-the-art system, current training, what actually is working, and all somebody has to do is just get started, make that one-time $250 payment, plug into the system, and then go through the training, pace themselves, and then just go out there, apply, implement it, take action, make it happen. And the changes, will happen for themselves. People will start to be able to use the system, create, positive cash flow, get themselves into profit mode, keep building, keep growing, and hopefully moving onward and upward to bigger and better things with, what we have in this system and what we have in the big ticket system. So it's all here. It's all under one roof, under one umbrella, everything that somebody could ever want and need and desire to drastically, impact their life for themselves and their family, right now, this year in 2019 and beyond. And the skill set that, that you put together, that you train on your products, it's just absolutely, you really can't put a price tag on it. I can tell you, Tammy, it's worth way more than $250. It's worth thousands of dollars. These weekly masterminds are worth way more than $250 in my opinion, because the stuff is real. It's the real deal, and it absolutely works. So
Awesome.
you just want to, share that, let everybody know that whoever, invited them onto this hangout tonight, definitely take a serious look at the Fearless Momma and get back to the individual and just make a decision to get started. And I can promise you, you will not regret it.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary Beth.
It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love Tammy. I mean, I can't say enough good words about you or the system. I mean, it's just an impeccable system. It really, really is. I mean, it's the real deal, and it works. There's no hype. There's no fluff. It's genuine. And that's what I love about it. That's what motivates me to, plug away every single day at it, because I see the results that it's delivered to me personally. And then all these people are having breakthroughs, which is just amazing.
Yes.
Complete newbies who are serious enough to want to, plug into this and actually work it, are seeing amazing results. And it's nice because it's not taking weeks, it's not taking months. I mean, a lot of people are creating that 250 in their first week or less.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
And that, 250 within 72 hours is very real. If somebody is serious-minded to take massive action, go into the training, and then just go out there and utilize it and make things happen for themselves, they can absolutely accomplish it. It's not, fluff. It's not, we're not blowing smoke. It's just the real deal. And that's what I like about it. A very real, authentic system. Very simple, very automated, and just something that simply works.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Tammy, for everything you do. It's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're very welcome, and thank you. That's awesome. We'll have Ben go after Sally, and he's on here with us tonight, and I want to hear his testimonial. It's going to be exciting. Sally, if you'd like to share, I would love to hear from you. Yeah. Wait your turn, Ben. Awesome. Here's my feisty new friend, by the way. We just met a few weeks ago.
Who, Ben or me?
You. Oh. I've known Ben for a while. I've never talked to him, though. I've never talked to him, so this is going to be fun tonight.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one day I'm going to be ahead of Mary Beth and get to go first, because I don't like following Mary Beth, because she just makes so much sense, and she's so poised, and then I come on and it's like what show. I won't say the word, but I'm a little scattered tonight, but fired up nonetheless. I've been a member for a month, and a claimer. I am a 7-figure earner in the industry. Hooray for me. I've been doing this for 22 years. It was not always easy. It was very, very hard. I should be an 8-figure earner for everything that I've been through. I mean, I've been through it all, and I've probably done 200 programs. Am I proud of that? No, I'm not. But sometimes that happens. You sign up for something, and it's not what you expected. It's not what you, they didn't do what they said they were going to do. The products weren't right. The launch wasn't right. And then you got to change gears, So it's been a long road, and this is just the short path here. With Fearless Momma and with Tim Berger's, 6-figure empire, and with Fearless Momma, and with he has a SMS tool platform as well for traffic But, you know, Tammy ropes it all in together so beautifully, and to have that sense of community and support is really a game changer. There's some great programs out there, don't get me wrong, but, you know, we work alone a lot of times, and at a computer, and that can be, you know, that can be a little tough. I talk to clients all the time and all that good stuff. But, you know, don't underestimate the support that you get here and the sense of community that you get here, because it will make all the difference in your success. It has in mine for sure. And, you know, what Tammy does and ropes us all in and keeps us going. It's just motivating. You know, it really is motivating. But, and to have, I'm going to say something a little bit about the Fearless Momma, to have a system, guys. 97% people fail in our industry, and that is because they don't have a system. Systems work where people fail. Think of this as a digital franchise. Why does McDonald's work? Well, it's plug and play, folks. I mean, but who has, you know, $2 million, and who really wants to deal with all that that the owner of McDonald's has to do? I have a couple friends that own several McDonald's, and sometimes he's working behind the counter, and he's a multimillionaire, you know, and it's just, wow, it can be really hard. But to get a business that has the system in place, you need a capture page. It has to be good. You need the follow-up messages. They have to be compelling. And to have a one-page sales letter like Tim wrote is brilliant. That's your funnel. For a lot of people that don't maybe know what a funnel is, and you're just running the numbers. So grab a pen and paper. I'm going to give you something, and I'm going to write this over on Facebook, Tammy's Six-Figure Empire Fearless Momma Facebook group later. But a couple things as a marketer. You want to be a marketer. Some of you are marketers already. 75% of your time should be used to pique interest of, you know, prospects, yeah, right? So that's 75% of your time. You know, before, 75% of our time was trying to figure out how to set up an autoresponder, right? In a capture page. That was more like 98% of our time, but that's already done here. So you don't have to worry about that. We have the system. 75% of your time is used to pique interest. 10% you'll want to spend on mindset. You know, maybe your favorite author. I like The Secret. I like Bob Proctor. We all have our things. Tammy can probably make a list for us. We can all join in on that. A good little activity for us. 5% training, 5% goals. So, you know, what do they say? A goal without a plan is just a wish. You can pretty much knock off everything on that list tonight that you've done if you've invited someone to this Zoom. You know, if you're letting this soak in for your mindset, and this is a training for sure by the Fearless Momma herself, and, you know, your goals really to touch your business every day and stay connected, stay consistent, stay committed, then there's no way you can lose here. So that's all I wanted to say. It's just really important people plug in to the system. You've got that. You've got a great product. You know, this was a 5, 6, 7 stars out of 5 stars rating. I have a system that I do. So trust me, that's why I gave you my story beforehand, so you know where I've come from. But this is 7 out of 5 stars, folks, of what I go through, and I can talk more about that later. But a little funny thing that you can use in some marketing, and I'll put this on the Facebook group either. Eat, sleep, be fearless, repeat. You know, put your name, put your link right at the bottom. Buy a domain name. That's a fun thing to do, and use your name and coin yourself and brand yourself and coin your phrases. But eat, sleep, be fearless, repeat. And that can be a little teaser ad for you as well. So just, you know, keep at it, guys. Stay in touch, stay connected, stay focused. Write those goals down. You know, I don't care if it's on a Post-it. Just write it down somewhere. Put it on your mirror. And it could be one goal at a time. To do a classified ad today, and then you can have the bigger goals too. That you want to make 6 figures in a year, you know, or 7 figures in a year, or 8 figures in a year, which I deserve. No, I'm kidding.
And you will
someday, maybe 8 figures in a lifetime. But I'm happy with 6 or 7. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
And you all have that same possibility. 75% of your time, be piquing interest.
Love
Think about
that. I love that. That's a great phrase.
Thanks for letting me share, Tammy. I'm going to put that on the Facebook so people can use it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I love working with Sally. She's the one that helped me with the outline for the month, this past Monday Zoom, and then tonight's presentation. Yay! Thank you, Sally. She's really helping me out a lot. That's so awesome. And as I'm sitting here, I just got a Fearless Momma sale. Welcome, Ulysses. You're on here, Crypto Don. Welcome, Ulysses, to the family. That's awesome. So if anyone else wants to sign up while we're talking, I will shout out your name as well. So, and congratulate you guys. All right, awesome. Ben, I would love to hear from you. This is awesome. I have always admired your work, and you and Angela. Is Angela? I always called her Angie. Angela.
She calls me a lot worse than that, Tammy. So call her whatever you want.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, dude. I just put my Chipotle in the fridge to get on here. I was like, Chipotle, you'll have to wait.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much.
No problem. Just what do you want to know, Tammy? Like I can talk. What do you want to know?
I just want to know what you think about the Fearless Momma. We're taking testimonials tonight, so this is so that folks that are kind of looking at it a little bit more, that they can just kind of see what your experiences is.
Yeah, I mean, it's to me it's a great product. I think I've been involved for about 30 days ish.
Okay.
I've not really kind of promoted it that hard yet, but I've still got about 15 sales. I think
Good.
Yesterday I got a $3,000 sale with Six Figure Empire.
Great.
I've got somebody tomorrow is sending me a cashier's check for $5,000. And what I would say is, like, because I don't, anybody can kind of say numbers. What I would say is this: the main thing I focus on is just lead generation and building a list, guys. That's what I do. All of my time pretty much online is centered around those things. And I think it was Sally who just said, about how you use your time. And what I find is most people who are struggling online are spending 75% of their time scrolling Facebook and just doing all the wrong stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people will ask me, oh, Ben, how are you getting all these sales like? And they think it's something magical, and it's not. I just focus on generating leads. Like today, I've generated nearly 400 leads. I get about 300 to 500 leads a day. So I generate leads. I have email follow-ups. I get eyeballs to the system that has already been created for me, and I let the system do the work for me. I just focus on feeding the machine with traffic. That's what I do. And it really is as simple as that. And one thing I like about the Fearless Momma, it's something I'm just going to start doing myself because it's been quite a while since I played around on there. You've got a great training on how to generate leads from Craigslist.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just focused on that one training alone in 2019 and you just get your Craigslist ads out there, that's all you've got to do. And anybody who's really telling you it's anything more than that is just really making it more complicated than it needs to be. I keep things really simple. I've got a couple of traffic methods that I have going on, and I just focus on scaling them and pushing as much traffic through these funnels as I can. And I'm also patient. A lot of people who get started with programs, if they don't make sales on day 1, day 2, or day 3, they kind of quit, or they move to the next thing, or they think the system doesn't work. But the reality is you've got to give the numbers chance to work for you. Just, a mentor once said to me, if you chase the money, you'll forever be chasing the money. But if you chase the skill, the money will chase you. And when he said that to me, I made it my business to chase the skill of generating leads and following up via email. And that's how my entire business runs. And to be honest, I get a little bored at times, and I really do mean that, because
Me too.
yeah, I really do. Because once
my
email, once your emails are in place and you're driving traffic, That's all automated. And honestly, most days, like if people could see what I did to make the kind of money I do, they would laugh. And I don't, I mean that they would laugh. And very quick thing, if Tammy will allow me like 90 seconds more. In 2013, I was completely broke. I was living in the UK. Some of you, I don't know if anybody really knows me on here, see my story, but in a nutshell, I was living in the UK and I was living in this back bedroom of a friend's house that overlooked a crack den. So it wasn't exactly a very glamorous lifestyle. And I was sat in my bedroom and I just started to make some money online. And I just decided that I wonder if it's possible to really live this laptop lifestyle that I keep hearing about. And I packed all my clothes in one suitcase. I left the UK in July 2014, and I went to America for 3 months. I went and lived in the Bahamas for 18 months. I went and lived in Antigua for 18 months. I'm now in the US for 3 months. I've traveled everywhere. I've done whatever I wanted. I've had some people often say to me, you live like you're retired. And I have to pinch myself sometimes, because in 2013, to be quite honest, I was ready to put a loaded gun to my head and end my life, because I was just financially broke, emotionally broke in every way you could imagine. And when I found the internet and I found systems like the Fearless Momma, and I've got to say, like many people, I've been in a lot of systems and a lot of them come and go, and I won't put my name to anything where I don't feel there's longevity. And there's longevity here, and you've got a great system. When you have a great system with longevity and you find a traffic method and you master that traffic method, that's a recipe for printing money and living whatever lifestyle you want. And honestly, systems like this really rescued me and took me from zero to, I'm not going to really say numbers, but I do what I want when I want. I've been able to do some cool stuff. And yeah, so if you're looking for some endorsement for this system, guys, get involved with this system and just stick with it. Give it the time. Don't see this as if I don't make money in a week, I'm done, or if I don't make money in a month. Give this the time and the respect that the system deserves and your loved ones deserve. You owe it to your loved ones to give this the time to work for you guys. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm just getting started, and I'm sending all my traffic right now through this system. So
love it. Uh-oh, more eyeballs on me. Oh no. I'm just really shy by nature. I really am. I was talking to my husband about that the other day, and I'm like, oh no, now Ben's in, now such and such is in, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting really, really scared. So I mean, I'm just so humbled that you're here, Ben, and I just really thank you so much, and I love what you said tonight, and it's just the truth when you learn how to drive traffic and you have that skill, and that's what I teach and train on Mondays, and so it's really in line with the current day, people. It really is. It's internet marketing. I'm not a network marketer. I love things like this community, and that's what I've loved. Team Tammy, Fearless Momma. I've always had these these brands, but you have to have a system. The reason why this one is growing and ever compliant is because it's a evergreen product. It's not just the PLR products in the back, what I'm saying? And that's the difference between a lot of these other systems. So when Tim and I had this idea, and hopefully no one will, copycat, I'm just saying, if they do, then it's because of my idea that I wanted it on a Zoom. But the reason why I could get on a Zoom is because I lost the weight. See how all this kind of is a chain effect, in your life? And then I met Mary Beth again in Pittsburgh. We met in person, and then it's just been an evolving, relationship with her, and then now all these people, and it's just awesome. I got to meet Captain Shay, that's sitting there, and I got to meet him in the Carolinas. We did a mastermind there. So it's just really great because I've gotten to meet a lot of people. So Alvita, I've known you for a while, almost 2 years, going on our second year knowing her. I'm just scrolling through everybody. now tonight, but this is just great. This is exciting. We got so many people on here. I'm just really thrilled. So yes, so what you need to do next is I will share the screen again, so that if you're on here as a guest and you want to become a member, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let me just do that. And then we will end the recording. Let me just share it. This is exactly where you go, and it's real simple. You just go to, whoops, I don't want to show that. Obviously, you go to your inviter, okay? And I will make sure. I even ask people when they inbox me, okay, did you find out about me? Don't I, Mary Beth? When I had one lady and she was asking me about it, and she said, I've heard it from Mary Beth, I sent her back to Mary Beth. I'm a very transparent, a very honest team leader. And if you guys have someone that you want to, you know, whatever, three-way check, I do it with my members, okay? That's how I roll. That's the integrity that I have, and that's why I've kept a great reputation online. It's just the way I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? I was brought up on a farm, you know, and it's like, you know, you work hard. You know, that's why I won't have anything in my Facebook group. You know, people trying to pitch other people, that is like timeout taboo, and I won't stand for it. So get back to the person, seriously, that invited you here tonight. I showed you what the order form looks like, right? Right, Chad? You're on board, right? And so get back to your person that texted you and just say, hey, I'm in the Momma, and then you'll get an automatic, get this is cool. Get this part. You get a text, you get a phone call from Tim, you get a phone call, and it's all automatic. We don't have to do nothing. We don't have to send you anything. You'll get it to your email, your text, your username, password, you log in, and you get started. And you start driving traffic, just what Ben just said. So you get to travel around the world, do whatever you want, and spend it with the people that you love. So I appreciate everybody here. I am the Fearless Momma. I'm with the Fearless crew, and this was an amazing, amazing Zoom. Thanks, guys.